All right, ladies, all you, here you go.
Alright, our project is the ancient Greek honey cake.
The driving question is, what was food like during the ancient Greek era and how is it an avenue for spiritual strength?
Our elevator pitch was want to be a part of ancient Greek history, try our cakes, and feel what it was like to live during the ancient Greek era.
60.39% of the people like the taste of honey cake better, and only 35.7% of people want this cake. And 54 out of 70 people chose the honey cake. Only 16 people like the appearance of the lemon cake better.
This is what we learned: how to work together as a team in order to make a cake, time management skills, how to measure the cake ingredients properly, the history behind the Trojan horse, how hospitality was a major part of the Greeks' culture, which databases to use so our research is accurate and credible, ways to get people interested in our project, and proper communication to present.
Our learning goals are to know how to make a cake out of ancient Greek ingredients and have it turn out good, know how to prep and plan to complete things efficiently, and obtain ways in which we could better our project.
Our evidence of success is that the honey cake was really popular among the people who tried it. We used the opinions that we got for our final products, and we got qualitative and quantitative evidence of the two cakes.
The skills we used to complete the project are lighting databases, used to find the research on the cake in Greek hospitality, time management skills, had to make sure we had the cake made on time for the presentation day, and when we would bring it to school. Communication skills, had to make sure we all agreed on whose house we would be baking in the cake in, what time and what day. Hospitality and kindness, made sure the people feel welcomed when they came up to sample the cakes. These are some of the pictures of how we made the cake. This is for a prototype. We're going to add more because we're going to bake the cake today, so it's ready for tomorrow. And for our final project, we will work on our final product today to get the cake ready.
Great, thank you. That was at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You guys good? All right, bring it up. All right, here we go, ladies. All right, the floor is yours.
So our presentation is about the ancient Greek fashion.
Quiet.
Our idea was to take the most popular dress we did. These are just examples of the prototypes we did, and we did 3 dolls, and we made 3 dresses out of them, and we told the people who viewed it to vote for the best one, and we'll make the life size of it.
We did a survey, and along with our handwritten responses, we also got 13 more responses electronically, which they express their opinion.
This is how this picture shows the similarity that we made the dress. So like we had a lot of folds, and we connected the fabric like by tying it at the end.
These were the materials that were needed, which were 4 meters of white cloth, a sewing machine to make folds on the material, and hand ribbon, scissors, and pins to hold the fabric together.
Next, we had to assemble the dress and put all the pieces together.
First, we had a mold, and with the mold we traced it, and then those were the front pieces of the dress. And And then with the sewing machine, I sewed it so that, by folding it so that it would show the folds in the front. And then this was the prototype that we had originally, and the dress right here is the finished product.
Which I have to put in a picture.
Great, thank you. Go for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, poster's gonna be tough.
We can still put it in.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about the poster.
We gotta make time for a fight.
Arm writing as the presentation.
Hollows is gonna show it off.
Delilah, Noemi, Days.
I'm gonna just say some stuff about your mom and then we'll start fighting.
Say something.
I'll say some stuff about your mom. I'm gonna say your mom makes bad churros and
What did you say about my mom?
your mom makes bad churros, bro.
Your mom makes terrible tacos, bro. What you say?
Alright, here we go. We're running the tape live, guys. Alright, here we go. Alright. You guys may begin.
For our final project, we created a board game, and it's named Odysseus. So here's a picture of our final product, and also our final product is right here. So the maze kind of symbolizes Odysseus' journey back to Ithaca, how long it took and how difficult it took. It wasn't just a straight path. It consists of many different, like, kind of dead ends where he had to go back and start all over.
And this is our data collection. We asked how should we incorporate trivia and what monsters and what kind of obstacles you should face, which all ended up incorporated in the trivia card instead of as different things on the game. These are some timeline pictures, and it shows you how the maze was, but then how it was painted, spray painted to be green, and then this moss was glued on top to make it look like an actual maze. But it's kind of falling, but it's fine.
And Maze is holding the maze, by the way. I can help myself, I apologize.
That's pretty amazing.
And over here is the start. I'm not gonna drop it. But over here is the start. And if you look closely, there's like stops, and I've got the trivia cards over there. Thank you, Mr. Schmidt. And like we made some stop signs, kind of like how Odysseus was stopping in his journey, like when he was stuck on Circe's island, stuff like that. And yeah.
And then we were gonna add a short video that kind of like shows me playing it. But also the start is supposed to like symbolize him being in Troy and then getting to Ithaca at the end. The stops are kind of like where there are two different ways in the hedges.
Yeah.
So whatever answer you pick, it tells you kind of which way to go until
Yeah,
you
go
get to
right
it.
or left. And we have like 5 big pieces, and they're like colorful.
Great, thank you. That was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. Okay, Jillian, come on up. All right, here we go. Quiet, please.
My project was called Spock Saga. The elevator pitch was a story where your below-average wizardess becomes the hero of a story and learns that she has a stronger connection to the gods than she thought and that's like every story trope known to man. But the added connection was mythology and Greek history, in the story, in which the story takes place where Greek myths happened in reality. My story summary was: Harper Shapiro is unfamiliar with the concept of magic, spellcasting, magic theory, and all things in between, while her best friends aren't. They transfer to a magical academy where Harper comes to know all the Greek myths she heard in the past are actual history. She gets housed under the deity, I can't pronounce the goddess' name, yet she has difficulty casting regular magic. At the school, she learns she is there for much more than just learning, particularly with the help of a know-it-all prefect and two mysterious blades and grimoires that have been entrusted to her, Lucas, and Cecilia. My protagonists are Harper Shapiro, Klaus Augustin, Lucas Tessar, and Cecilia Caro. My protagonists are Nagisa Takahiro, a character with no name yet, and Jessie Basil. The main character is Harper Shapiro. She is female, age 15, and her strengths and weaknesses will come later, and her goddess connection is Hecate. The main love interest is Klaus Augustine. He's male, 17. He has strengths and weaknesses, and his goddess connection is Athena. One of the next protagonists is Lucas Tessar. He is male, 16, and his god connection is Hephaestus. The next character is Cecilia Caro. She is female, 15, and her goddess connection is Circe. Well, I learned some stuff with time management, some grammar issues I have with like gluing words and better diction. I learned better connections in mythology, and I kind of learned how to take better notes. Stuff I could still work on is my time management, still the organization. I should have studied a little bit more on the gods, I believe, and I should have taken better data. That will come tomorrow. Who the characters are based off of. Harper wasn't particularly based off of anyone, but does hold typical character cliches. Klaus is based off of another character named Klaus, because my originality is in Jupiter. But the backstory was changed, personality was partially changed, and like family connections and the main characters were changed. Lucas is originally based off of someone I knew, but kind of morphed. And Cecilia was based off of someone in this room and was originally named Wendy Marshall, which I dare say she hated. The data, there were trends in like what people liked. Like people liked the fact of familiars. They wanted it placed in America in today's time. I just didn't get to put up all the data here. How do I think I did? I think I could have done a lot better with my time management, my actual plot building, having more research of the gods, of like Greek like prefixes to like make better spells, and the data collecting. But I do believe I did better with making in-depth characters and making those connections within the story. Where to find everything and ask any questions if I grant access, because most of my like social media is on private. Exiled Writing on Wattpad, Exiled Children and Exiled Bios on Instagram, Exiled Writing on Twitter, and my email for this writing is theexiledwriter@gmail.com. And my makeshift bibliography is where I got the GIFs, DeviantArt and Giphy, data, Google Forms, writing help for Writing Aid and SlickWrite, art references, DeviantArt, Tumblr, and Instagram, and my background with some Google Images, because there should be artwork on a lot of these sides.
Great, thank you. You were at 4 minutes, 30 seconds. You got the top 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so for
I made a slideshow.
you guys want to practice? Can you send it?
Yeah. What? You sent it? Did you send it?
You guys want to practice or not? Do you want to practice? Yeah. Okay. So for tomorrow, though, make sure that you send it to me, so that way I can put it on the document. Okay.